what it does. What's popping up? Jesus God. My shit cannot go on for 1 second without some kind of agency trying to screw with it. What is this? Is this... Get off. Get out of here. I don't care about your... I don't care about updating your crap. Okay, we're gonna sit here and wait for... There we go. No one asked you to fucking activate, you shitbag. Get the fuck out of my face. God damn. I hate every fucking corporation to ever exist. I hate the government. Everyone knows that. Oh, yeah, we know. Alright. I need a pair of headphones. Thought I could wear a pair of headphones so I can hear myself talk, so I don't end up swallowing the mic. Hang on 1 minute. Where'd my headphones go? Okay, got some headphones. Yeah, oh, good thing that YouTube is doing the story picture book. Oh, I love it. It's never gonna even out. There we go. Okay, and now I can hear... Oh, I had it very low. There we go. Turn that bad boy up. Okay, so... As you can see, I'm in disarray, and so is the apartment. If you've been keeping up with me on Facebook, I'm basically about ready to bounce. We have about 9 more days, me and my brother. If you hear anything going on in the background, it's my brother loading up. We finally getting out of here, and even despite the fact that we don't have another place to go quite just yet, we've got some family that's going to put us up. And we're trying to put a house down on some property that my family owns. You probably have seen me talk about it in some of these streams. But problems along the way. You know, nothing can ever be simple. I'm already kind of not feeling this. This is not going to be a happy one, man. These last few months have been absolutely kicking my ass, and it's just one thing after another. A federal court wants to bring me in to be on a jury for a federal case. That's great. It's like an hour from my house. Yeah, okay. You know, I'll totally show up, dicks. We asked the state to do a perk test on the land so we could put the fucking house down, and it took 2 goddamn months. I had to do continuing education for my the certification that I have for my employer, and you know they sent me back, and the agency sent me back an email saying, "Oh, you don't have enough. You don't have enough enough credits because you didn't get them in specific bullshit that no one told me I had to get it in." So I had to fix that, and there we go. Turn me up. Get some ASMR going. And just that and just chemical depression. After my job basically told me that I was going to have to put something in my body that I did not feel comfortable with, I started having nightmares and I couldn't sleep, and I took to drinking in order to fall asleep, which is a terrible fucking habit. It's not out of control, but I mean, is it ever good? That's like saying there's a grease fire. It's a small grease fire. Yeah, but it's a fucking grease fire. Like, this is not what I wanted with my life. And I've just felt complete lack of motivation to keep going, but you do for some reason. I mostly just kind of... I keep using alcohol, kratom, and melatonin to drug my ass to sleep for like 13 hours because it's the best part of my life is when I'm not awake. But that's not been working as well, and my body's been waking me up after 8, you know, and fuck. And someone says, Mario Jacob, he's anti-vax. Yeah, I'm not a... Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's just say that I don't want to put certain things in my body, and that no one should ever be told that they should have to stick something in there. I mean, you know, oh my god. The meme of, you know, what's his name? Harvey Weinstein, that pig rapist, you know, telling all the ladies that, he has to get his little willy off inside of him, if they want to have a job. It's the same fucking thing. It's like being jail raped. Do you support that? You okay with that? It's not that I'm anti-vax. I'm anti-rape. Are you pro-rape? Is that what you're telling me? Where do you live, by the way? Let's get something going, Let's take care of the problem. Fucking he's anti-vax. Get the fuck out of here. All right. Yeah, okay. And then we got Vectisex says, "Come on, bro. It's just a new shot every few months, bro." And the thing is, it's not a fucking vaccine. It's gene therapy. So don't quit fucking capping. Quit going like, it's a vaccine. It's not a fucking vaccine. That's not how that fucking shit works. That's what I'm accredited in. Okay? Like, I know what the fucking difference is. And like, everybody in my office was just like, And look, by the grace of God, I was saved. It turned in a religious exemption. But the shit is like, these days, like, fucking people don't even have religious rights anymore. I know some people who tried the exact same thing, and their job straight up shit canned them. Like, the whole situation is fucking crazy. The whole country's gone fucking crazy, and it's just demoralizing. Sorry, I didn't mean to lose my temper. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm sure you were just kidding as well. Like I said, I'm not in a good place right now, so. The only reason I wanted to make this is because it's just like, I've been feeling kind of sentimental. Maybe sorry for myself is not the right word, but it's like, I'm trying to get rid of as much shit as I can, but it's like, there's just, I want to say that I'm a minimalist and that this doesn't bother me, like, having bare walls and just, packing up my whole life into a few boxes, and it's like, I'm taking everything over to my, my family who's putting me up, and they act like they didn't think that two grown men in their 30s were going to have this much stuff, and it almost feels like that scene in Driving Miss Daisy where, what's his name? Yep. Yeah. Well, anyway, the dude from Driving, the actor, Morgan Freeman. When Morgan Freeman's like, "How do you think it feels, me being a grown man and having to ask you for me to be able to go to the bathroom?" It's like, how does it feel knowing that, like, I'm a grown adult who works an insanely intense job? Given that I'm on the road for 2 hours, I work 14 hours a day. And then I have to try to find a way to sleep. And then I mean, if I'm going to squeeze the gym in, I mean, I think my brother even said, like, maybe a couple months ago, he was like, "You've turned into a robot." And he's like, "I don't know how you haven't gone crazy." And it's like, I am. I'm going crazy. For a while, I was having these repetitive, obsessive thoughts about Hellraiser, of all things. I don't really know, but I read that's a whole other thing, man. I did a deep dive into Clive Barker. He is both an amazing author and a shit author. Explain yourself, Clive. Explain. God damn it, Clive. But I listened to, I was in a really dark place, and I listened to the audiobook, The Hellbound Heart. I would love a hardback version of that. They didn't print it in hardback, dicks. Of all the shit, Harry Potter's in hardback. But anyway, I got like these obsessive compulsive thoughts about, like, what if this is hell? What if you're trapped here? I'm stuck basically working in a facility. You don't see the sun. And, like, I know, take vitamin D. I've been taking it. It does help. But it's not a miracle cure. And the kratom isn't always working. And I'm foolhardy, I know. And it's like one of the people who's keeping me the fucking together, said you cannot titrate down on everything all at once. If you're going to come down on the kratom, you can't come down off of the alcohol, off of the melatonin. So I'm down on the melatonin, down on the kratom, not doing so hot on the alcohol. But anyway, yeah, it's just been rough. And the thing is where we are moving, I don't know what the internet situation is going to look like. My phone works. I can stream things onto my phone, like YouTube, which is all I really give a shit about. I don't use the internet all that much. And I guess part of me just thinks it's training to make you more stoic. You should probably just get used to it and, like, read more books. I used to be able to. Before I got this job, before the whole fucking pandemic, I was who I wanted to be. Maybe not totally, but, like, I recognize one thing. My firearm skills have gone way up. Like, that's one fucking thing. I traded in for firearm skills, but, like, I traded all the rest of my hopes and dreams, you know what I mean? Like, dude, I threw away a lot of shit. My parents are going to be like, "Oh, well, why do you and your brother have so much stuff?" Bro, I took rock rings and rock climbing equipment and went, like, and I actually said in my head, or actually I said it out loud. I said, "Throw away your dreams." And I threw them away because it's just like, do you do that anymore? I threw away, no, I didn't throw away the La Sportiva shoes, and I still have the harness, but, where I'm going, I don't think I'll be able to live stream. maybe go over to my parents' place and borrow their Wi-Fi, but I'm never going to be able to shout the things that I want to fucking shout around them. You know? Part of me is kind of happy that it's out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Part of me is a little embarrassed. Part of me thinks like, I mean, the apartment was shit. Yeah, it don't matter. It's dark feelings. It's like, yeah, right, you know. Like, the apartment was shit, but at least, like, maybe if for whatever reason, you know, you managed to match on Tinder, like, you could clean that shit up and, like, maybe get your dick sucked. Like, moving out to the middle of nowhere, I feel like that's not going to go over well. I feel like there ain't going to be no chick who's going to be, like, interested in the convo ride, you know what I'm talking about? Like, the black bag transportation to the black site. I don't think that that's going to be. But, on the other end, it's also going to be very... it's secluded. Very secluded. And if things were to go to shit, I've got my 22. It's very much nestled in the trees, and it's in a place where no one's gonna think to look. But it also has a fucking dirt road out there. Part of me is like, alright, you can fucking shoot. You really can't, though. Anyway, so I just wanted to make this because it's just like, hey, you're not going to get another fucking chance to do this, probably. So this is probably it. Oh, God. I hope it didn't hurt my back. Hang on. You fucker. Oh, there we go. God damn it. Sometimes I get like this pinching nerve pain. I think I got a pinched nerve in my back or something like that. I'm getting old. I just kind of want to die now. Vectisec says, just keep getting the vax. It definitely works, except when it doesn't. But even then, it would have been worse. Yeah. Okay. All right. Mr. Skalchuk says, hey, you hear Russia is sending pedophiles to Siberia for life today? Fucking based. Holy shit. My mother the other day was like, you know, I was trying not to let my power level show too much, but I just get tired wearing the mask of sanity. It costs me mental anguish, which I need to save all of that for my job. You know, it's the same. I was thinking about this the other day. Christmas came and went. I hate Christmas. I think I've said this before. I fucking hate Christmas. When my grandfather passed, my brother was like, well, I'm going to take my leave of absence that my job offers me. And I was like, don't you fucking dare. Keep working. You know, and he was like, well, why? And I was like, because you need the money. And he's like, it's paid. And I was like, even still, I didn't feel good about it. You know, I was like, but you're going to be letting people at work down. And he kind of said, that's kind of fucked up, man. And he was like, why are you like that? And in a moment, I reached down within myself, and I realized it. And it's because I said all my life, they were telling me, work, you got to work harder. You fucking millennials. It's your avocado toast. Why don't you like to work? Well, you can't sit there and fucking tell me, work, 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 and then expect, oh, I'm going to have a day off because you died. No, I fucking went into my job. Did my goddamn job. I didn't take no fucking days off. You can't sit there and raise me with that shit and drill that into my fucking skull and then pretend like it's going to be different. Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you coming home, Dad? I don't know when, but we'll get together then, son. And it was the same thing with Christmas. You can't keep fucking telling me. Well, you can't sit here and say, well, why do you have so much stuff? Don't waste money. When you want us to celebrate a fucking holiday, well, the point is to waste money on shit we don't fucking need. And that just cost me mental anguish. That was another thing, getting through fucking that. I literally didn't even wrap my presents. I'm sure my mom's all upset. I'm sure she cried about it. I'm sorry. I don't fucking like Christmas. Why can't we just not do this? I've tried before. I've tried. It don't fucking work. We're gonna keep fucking playing Christmas. I know it. So, it cost me mental anguish to, like, hold down my power level and not say what it is. And you gotta be like that all fucking day. Just like I had to hide my power level when someone says he's anti-vax, and it's just like, you gotta bite your fucking tongue, and I'm tired of it. It hurts. I don't want to fucking do it no more. And, so, let me lie back. So basically, you know, I was getting kind of real with my mom. And what did she say? She was like, what country could you imagine that's better to live in than the United States? And I was like, all right, what time period, though? Can we change the time? And she's like, no. And her exact phrasing was, you were born in 1989. Now what country? And I thought about it, and I finally kind of came back later. I was like, yeah, I know you're right. We are probably one of the best countries in the world, if not the best. But we ain't going to stay that fucking way for long. It's only been 1 year of this nightmare, by the way. It's only been 1 year. We still got 3 more. And after that, they're going to try and run Hillary. I saw that. This bitch thinks at 99 her lizard suit's gonna keep fucking working. You out of your goddamn mind. My brother just says the slits in their eyes. Okay. That, and by the way, the mic picked that up, so they heard that. But what was I gonna say? So it's like, but I kind of have an answer. I was like, Japan. They're nationalistic. They look out for their own. When they discovered that so many millions of people had been poisoned from the Xenazine vaccine or whatever that had contaminants of stainless steel in that bitch, they basically said, okay, no more of this bullshit. No more fucking vaxes. We're going to use the ivermectin, which, by the way, was isolated in Japan. So it's also a nationalistic thing. It's like, we isolated that shit. It fucking works. It's effective. India said, we're buying that shit. We can make that because a lot of pharmaceuticals were made in India. We make that shit. It is effective. North Africa, Egypt has said, we are going to use it. It is cheap. We do not want to be slaves to Pfizer. And over here in America, they're going, get 10 more shots. Oh, okay. Can I just take ivermectin? They know it's, the Japanese health ministry approved it. And like, pro tip, their average IQ is 106. Ours is 100. So like, they're smarter than we are. Like, they're smarter than we are. They're fascists. They're abject fascists, dude. They hate anyone who's different. They don't even like Koreans. They're racist against Koreans and Chinese. But like, if you're born there and you're Japanese, you don't have to worry about your government trying to fucking kill you. You know, the police actually aren't like, like corrupt and shit, man. Like, they actually do shit. So real talk. I read this article. It was fucking dope. The Yakuza is using little drones to try to deliver packages of drugs, and so the police have been chasing those with their own drones to bring it down. So the Yakuza's bought more drones to bring down those drones, and the Tokyo police have said, we have never had this much fun. And I'm like, I bet you show up to work every day and you're like, hey, Nakara, gonna drive that shit all around. That's fucking based. And so is fucking Russia. Send all those pedophiles to death camps. I wish we could do that here. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you know what? On the really real, I saw a Reddit once that was like, pedophiles of the world or whatever, what do you want us to know? And basically this one dude just said, we don't choose the way that we're born. We can't choose this. It was a sign, it's just some malfunction of our brain, just like a schizophrenic can't choose not to be schizophrenic. But we fear that if we come out, you're going to fucking kill us, so we keep it a secret. And I thought about it, and a very Taoist thought in my head, kind of a cartoonish thought like of Zap Brannigan, from Futurama, saying, come out or we'll kill you. And when you come out, we're going to kill you. And I thought about it and I was like, all right, look, this is my only deal. If I was Shah of the world, if I was Mon Capitan, I would be like, look, you're going to have an island and we're going to send you to that fucking island. But you got to come out. Come out with your hands up. Admit who you are. Admit that you have these feelings and you're going to fucking Pete's Island where you can, whatever happens, happens. If they end up setting their own government and killing each other or running a mafia, I don't fucking care. But the point is like, there kind of has to be a third option, man. We're kind of making more of a problem for ourselves by not letting them come out. Like, I mean, trust me, nobody hates them more than I do. Nobody hates that. What is it? MAPS, minor attracted persons. More like, I can't think of anything. Dead ass dick. Okay, all right. This ain't my A material, man. I don't have enough cocaine. Richard the Righteous. Oh man, are you like a king from like the 1400s? Richard the Righteous says, stay strong, Tolstoy. Why put something experimental in your body for something unproven? Yeah, oh man, he must be anti-vax. Well, you know what's weird? I got my flu shot this year. But I know what the fuck that's made out of. They published the ingredients. Fuck, man. And the weird thing is so many other people in my office got it. And I'm just sitting here thinking like, what's wrong with you? They're otherwise normal people. They're smart. Most of them have doctorates. They're smart people. They're cool people. I'm actually kind of happy about the places that I work with. For once, it's not, liberal. One of the girls that I work with literally said, yeah, if I'm on Tinder and I see him and he looks like a liberal, I swipe left. And I'm just like, damn, bitch. We were supposed to go climbing today, but I had to cancel that because I had to spend all fucking day moving. My dad lent me his fucking Dodge van with a Hemi in it. Let me tell you about that. Van. Without all of the stuff in the back. When the back shit was clear, I had a yellow light I had to clear, and I just put pedal to the metal, and that Hemi sent that shit, man. I was in the Starship Enterprise going, make it so, man. Launched my fucking ass. I almost got airbound. Duke boys were about to go, woo! Anyway. Bronco fan 165 says, will you still be making videos someday? Checked on your channel recently to see if you made a video on the live-action Cowboy Bebop series. Yeah, I intend to come back. I'm sorry I've been away for so long. It's just, this shit's hard, man. My job is hard. Life is fucking hard. Bro, these cocksuckers want me to send in, for the third time, the same information, I don't understand, to the federal court so that I can go be on a jury. I found out my job will pay me. Maybe it's a shooting. But I also kind of don't fucking care because I hate the government. I might just show up and be like, let me tell you all the people that I hate, and just see how quickly they let my fucking ass go. Or they might see through that. So let me tell you about the Cowboy Bebop series. I think people were being reactionary. I've only seen like the first 4 episodes, but it's okay. Honestly, it feels like they were actually trying. I mean, it's kind of cheap, but you got to work with what you got. I mean, my favorite fucking sci-fi show is Firefly. You want to talk about cheap? You know, I feel like they actually did try. The world seems like they were trying to flesh it out. Now, did they ruin Faye Valentine's character by making her desexualized and making her a badass girl? Yeah, of course. But I mean, what did you expect? In this day and age, I'll take what I can get. It's like when I saw the movie The Matrix. Yeah, there's some libtard shit in it, but that's to be expected. You know, and it didn't rock the boat too fucking hard. And honestly, it still sold kind of a good story that I think came from an emotional place. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what I mean is you can sell a story and put your propaganda in it, but you have to have something satisfyingly emotional in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can put snide shit in like The Last of Us 2, where it's like a pregnant woman went onto the battlefield. Okay. But as long as at the end of the day, there's that end where Joel says the magic words, if I had my chance, I'd do it all over again. As long as you have that, I think most people are okay. And to be perfectly honest, considering how I just opened up this entire Tolstream, think about, if any of you saw the new Matrix movie, think about how it was sad, Keanu. Think about how much that... I was thinking about writing a parody of it. I was thinking about writing a parody of it, involving me having a nervous breakdown, and all of the Tolstoy videos were my nervous breakdown, but we're actually just, and like having one of my friends pretend to be the therapist, saying like, and you thought that all the videos were real, because I think that would be really cool, actually. But when am I ever going to get to do that? The answer is never. Even on my days off, I mostly just sleep. This isn't a good look. I miss who I was. But that's okay. Why is there a Triforce symbol on my computer? I'm probably just going to throw this thing out. I got enough money now from my job. My job do pay well, though. That's why I can't fucking leave it. Anyway. And then we got Haven Amira, who is a friend that I know in real life. She says, we love you, bro. Hey, thank you. We love you, too. That being said, I checked my schedule, and I'm going to be slaving for forever. So until the next schedule comes out, it won't be at least until March if I can come see you guys. But we'll definitely keep you updated. I didn't just, forget. I looked at my schedule, and I was like, well, fuck. Vectisec says, honestly, streams of you going through the home building process would be pretty cool. Oh, it's shit. Why do you want to see that? It's shit. What? It's mostly just me bitching to my dad and saying, what do they need now? I already turned that in. I don't understand. Fuck the government. You know what I mean? Like, we need, a permit to put a septic in there. Well, here's the issue. My daddy already done told me that shit's going to perk. Why did I need an agent to come out to tell me it was going to perk? Remember the days when you could just build a fucking cabin wherever your old man told you the cabin was going to go, and the government sometimes got shot by bandits because it was cool back then, because Red Dead Redemption. Random Adventure. That's a good screen name. It says, where's my advantage at? Your advantage. Your advantage? Your advantage. The advantage. Okay. LinkedIn says, what ISPs are out there? None. I mean, it's like... What's that? It's satellite, basically. It's going to be satellite. Now, I've asked some people with satellite, I'm like, can you stream movies? Because that's my most important thing, is I watch a lot of fucking movies to pass the time, and, to the point where it's sufficiently late enough in the evening that I can get fucked up. Why does that say 6:30? Tell me that's fucking wrong. God damn, it's right. Well, I don't know. Usually I wait till 9. That's at least something. I'm not day drinking. I did wake up this morning at 6 a.m. and pound 2 White Claws, though. That's probably not good. Yeah, but I mean, they're not beer. It's not as feminizing. They're only 5% alcohol, but I am mixing with vodka. I don't know, man. Some days are better than others. I also haven't been eating enough. I kind of just haven't been eating. I'm not very hungry. Mr. Skeklock says, been packing up for Arizona. I've suffered insomnia and depression the last few weeks because of moving. I only just got out of that shit. Yeah. So maybe once everything's blown over, but it'll never fucking blow over. And the other thing is, like, it's this feeling of, like, so, oddly enough, I try to keep this on the DL, but apparently I'm coming into a fairly decent inheritance. My grandfather did important stuff for the government in terms of engineering certain things that NASA used. So we got a lot of money coming to us that were in hidden accounts we didn't know about. And it's, like, neat. Like, enough that I could probably invest in a business or some shit like that. I mean, not like a big business. I don't know. Probably not. But I could buy a house. But, like, part of me thinks just live in the fucking trailer and then, like, use that to buy, like, a fucking really cool, like, vehicle and go on adventures. Yeah, well, I can't because they've closed down, like, half the states in the union. Like, I can't. I thought about it. I was like, just, like, take a vacation from work and, you know, get a van and, like, put a mattress in the back and, like, just go to California. It's like, yeah, well, California's shut down. I'm sure the beaches out there can't be. Well, you could go to Florida, though. I could go to Florida. Yeah, fuck California. Except for I want to see my boy out there. Sam, if you're watching this, I got to talk to you soon, man. I know that I've not been talking to anyone because I just feel like dying. The Geeker says, I haven't watched a lot of your content in 4 to 5 years. What is going on? Just watch the content to find out. It's mostly sad for myself live streams now. I thought about it and I was like, I really at first loathed the fact that that was the majority of my content. You know, was me just sitting in front of this mic and having a fucking radio show. That's a one-man goddamn radio show of me going, I'm Sid. But that honestly tends to draw all the boys to the yard, and making videos, damn right, it's hard. So I thought about getting into those YouTube shorts, man. It's where everything's going. It's the TikToks. I could make one of them dancing TikToks. You know, like those underage girls. That shit's fucked up, man. And the algorithm leans into it. Like, my algorithm, when it's doing its job, is like, oh, you want to see weightlifting and guns? Yes, I do. And then it's like, you want to see this 14-year-old dancing in a very short pair? And I'm like, no, I never asked for that. No. Kane the Warlock says, Clive Barker, Undying versus Jericho. Good example of one is good, the other is shit with good ideas. Yeah. Well, no, okay, wait a second. I've read the synopsis of Jericho, and honestly, that shit's fucking dark. The story was cool. The execution was shit. Yeah, that's not his fault. They asked him to write a treatment for it, and then a bunch of game developers made a shitty game, bro. He didn't really write that. Oh, shit, everything's going to bounce. It's all going to bounce. I forgot that it does that. I'm surprised it's letting me stream right now, because it knows. Oh, shit, I talked for a long fucking time. Okay, let's try to catch up here. All right. Ultimate X James says, Tolstoy will go back to the old school payphone style. I don't get it. Payphone style. You mean like I'm dropping them just uploading? Maybe. Random Adventure says, when is the Book of Tolstoy coming out on Disney Plus? Bro, first of all, if anything, I think it would be a Netflix special. And two, because everyone gets a fucking Netflix special. And two, I don't think Disney Plus is going to align themselves with me politically. Sukabliat says, it's good hearing from you again. Jamie Glover says, hey, man. John Louis Vega says, mustache looks good, my dude. No, it fucking does not. I'm just too depressed to shave. I seriously, I'm having trouble functioning, honestly. But Atomic Puppet says, going in the woods. Fucking Atomic Puppet. Boy, I got some stuff I got to send you in the mail, too. Shit, where did it go? Fuck. Oh, hey, man, the Metal Gear Solid shirt? Can't find it. I'm very sorry, brother. I looked everywhere. But I had some... My brother 3D printed the iDroid from MGS5, so I was going to send that to you, but I don't know where to fucking put it. I cleaned everything out today. If I couldn't find it today, where the fuck would it have gone? Oh, no, it's in that box. Okay, one of these days I'll send it to you. King the Warlock says, away from the bullshit. Ticking says, you still going to be posting on Facebook? Oh, of course. Yeah. What happened to all the old videos? Oh my god, I've explained this over 10,000 times. I can't 10,000. I can't fucking talk about it anymore. Kappa, the government fucked me. The government fucks everybody. It fucks everything. You know, what did you expect? And then someone else says, Smithos says, what happened to your old videos? Bro! LinkedIn says, it's okay, man. We understand it. Don't be afraid to pop into your Discord every once in a while. That thing's still standing? Shit. Ultimate X James says, Stooge. I think he meant Scrooge. And the Ghost of Christmas Past, spelled P-A-S-S-E-D. Like, it's the Ghost of Christmas that just passes by you and goes, hey, one love. Like, okay. That's the one that I wanted. I was hoping it would pass, but it didn't. I put lamb's blood on my door, but it didn't pass over. I got taxed. Smitho says, dude, you have changed massively. I hope that's for the better, but I don't feel like I liked myself a few years ago. Like, now I'm just a sad, depressed dude who just works all the fucking time. And I don't even know why I'm lifting anymore. Like, I just don't, yeah. Dude, I've started watching the HBO animated series of Spawn. That was the only thing that's dark enough for me to be able to just watch it and go, okay. Random Adventurer says, same, can't even get a chance to play my new games, FTS. And he says, live in Scotland. How's Scotland going? Vectasex says, Tolstoy's full Grinch mode. You fucking know it. John Luis Vega says, lol. Random Adventurer says, that's got lots of hills to hike. Oh, yeah. Lincoln says, laughing my ass off. Atomic Puppet, we also did not celebrate Christmas this year. No decorations, no going out. We made phone calls to family members and stayed home. I refuse to play the pretend we are not in a nightmare. Yeah, fucking thank you. Thank you. Holy shit, Atomic Puppet. And that was the other thing is, like, right in front of my, like, everybody at work, they're like, well, why didn't you like Christmas? And I said, I just don't understand the fucking fake smiles while we're in war. Like, I can't do it. Like, this is not, it's, and I thought about it. I was like, you realize most of the Christmas songs were written in the 50s after we had, like, achieved WW2, you know, World War II time fucking champion. All the men were Chads, all the bitches were Stacys. Of fucking course we could celebrate. And because it's for kids. It's like, it's a holiday for the children. And I can understand if there were children, but we don't fucking have them. We don't reproduce. After the shots, I'll be surprised if anyone can fucking reproduce. And so it's just like, we're in the middle of a war we're fucking losing. And that's why I don't do anything that I want to do anymore. I mean, I like guns, but damn, I just go to the range and try to improve every fucking time because I just feel like you have a limited amount of time to become operational before shit gets real. Richard the Righteous says, doesn't matter which country is best to live in. You can't move countries without taking the mark of the beast. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I said. I said, you know, to my mom, I said, they have left no place for us to go. We're like the natives. How long until you realize it's not where we are for the white man, it's that we are, and they want us gone. Mr. Shacklock says, no guns in Japan. This is true, but here's the issue. Well, one, you can have airsoft guns. The Japanese made them highly accurate replicas for that reason. And two, who cares? I wouldn't even need knives. Japan is so fucking safe. That's the thing. They're so safe and polite. So it's just like, okay, what do I need that for? I'd spend all my money on, like, photography equipment and more hiking gear. Plus, I'd be able to hike Mount Fuji. Yeah, and the fucking super fast fucking trains, clean-ass bathrooms. Oh, no. You got the Jesus candle. I just got handed a fucking Jesus candle. It's half burned. Oh, I was using this, apparently. La luz de tu fe. I don't know what that means. I bought this once from, like, a Mexican, like, restaurant. Or not a restaurant, a little Mexican market. Smitho says, you've become the stereotype you used to make jokes about. Explain. You saying I'm a derp? Are you calling me a derp, bro? Okay, wait a second, bro. The derps kept me out of the gym, which is a really good, safe place for the longest time. And that ain't my fucking fault, dude. The derps don't go to the fucking gym, my guy. They're not trying to better themselves. Derps like to wear athletic clothing that is saggy to make them look gangsta, okay? They are not combat effective, so no, I am not a derp. But that being said, yeah, back in the day, I think I really overreact. And I wish I could, if I could go back and fix that. If I can go back and be like, bro, not everybody who's at the gym has the saggy pants, doesn't know how. There were some dudes who rolled up, and me and my boy were there, and they were, like, grunting while curling 20 pounds. And so we picked up 15s, walked up right next to them, and started curling and going, to, like, embarrass them. You know what I mean? Like, we shamed them out of that area. It was really cool. So, no, I don't think I became a derp. I think I just realized that it's okay to be nerdy, but you also got to be badass. Like, you know what I'm saying? And there's some dude my buddy really, really likes. Look up this Japanese dude. His life story is fascinating. I don't have time to get into it. And one day I will do a full video on him. I'm tempted to. Yukio Mishima. Basically, he was like this nerdy Japanese writer who admitted that he was a little bitch. And then he's like, basically, his thought process was his father, who was ex-Japanese military before World War II, or during World War II, would burst into his room, read his poems, and be like, you know, no cap, like, he's like, that's gay. And he would, like, rip up all of his shit and tell him, quit being a pussy, be a man. So basically, he said, I started lifting weights and doing physical training so that I could defend my art, so that then, you know, anyone who wanted to say, and he literally came out, he was gay, anyone who wanted to, you know, come at me for my lifestyle and my things that I like, you gotta fucking, catch these hands. And one of my buddies says, that reminds me of your story, your life is like, you still like katana as an anime, but you started lifting to legitimize it. I'm like, yeah. And I think it's a very Taoist yin-yang thing. It's like, you have to be, and actually, to quote Yukio Mishima himself, if you are the warrior, become now the poet. If you are the poet, become now the warrior. So I'm trying to become the fucking warrior. The terrible thing is that I also wasn't a fucking poet. Like, I don't have a good art form. I can't draw very well, I can't paint, and I don't play music. And so I don't really consider myself I don't consider myself a full human being. I'm not the guy, and I'm working. We're always working towards what we want to be. I'm a very ambitious person, at least I used to be. But when I get onto the land, I need to we're going to get a shack. We're going to put a kill fridge in it, and I'm going to start feeding myself using deer. That's, to me, that and becoming one with nature is next to godliness, to becoming a complete and actualized human being, and not putting experimental gene therapy in me that I believe was created by the Antichrist. I hate the Antichrist, and I will never go along with that shit. As I said, by the power of God, I am saved. Like, I can't rep that shit out in a email I sent to my work and the paperwork that I put into the facility, and then try to turn around and pretend like that ain't the shit. Like, as I was going to my station to see my email where it said my fate, I was thinking about the quote from Jesus Christ where he says, "Worry not about those who would kill the body, worry about those who would kill the soul." And I thought, all right, if this is it and you starve or you gotta go, then it is what it is. But don't fucking bend. Don't take that fucking shit. Random Adventure guy says, trolling Tolstoy is fun. I miss these days. Hey, yo. What do you got to say to Joe Biden? Hey, what's up, baby? Take me out today, yo. The young ladies at work have me looking at their TikToks. I do, in fact, watch them when they show me. LinkedIn says heavy gun control in Nippon. I know, but it's safe though, and you can always get like a bow and arrow. I can do that. They like that, and plus you can still get a katana. It's sporting. But a bit ticking says Japan is pretty based. They are fucking based. Ultimate X James says mods are watching. By the way, lol. Are they? Do we got jammies? Do we got jammies in here, boy? They're always watching. They know me. Random Adventurer says at ultimate. And question mark, cool. Mr. Shacklock says Annex Canada. Fucking Annex Canada. They got a lot of fresh water and oil. That needs to be American. Ticking says, I was stationed there for a few years and would totally live there if it wasn't for no guns. Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to trade the guns. I love my guns, but I like rock climbing and I like fitness and, it's, well, I was going to say them sweet Japanese bitches. To be absolutely 100% honest, I'm actually not terribly attracted to Asian women, but if their attitude was a lot better than the average female in America, I could be convinced. Way more interested than Filipinas. But hey, man, it's a jump, skip, and a holler, man. See what's up. And, like, the issue is I'm coming into some money. I could travel if this COVID shit goes away. And for the amount of money and resources modern American women demand from average man, I could just go get something better someplace else. McDonald's thinks that their burgers are worth $10, but they're not, if you catch my drift. Mr. Gone says, wait, why would this be the last Tolstream? I'm moving to a place, moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Peaches come from a can! Okay. There will not be interwebs out there. There will just be depression and guns. Always a good combination. Random Adventure says, the Russian police don't care. I'm not sure what that means. Ultimate X James says, we're taking you to jail. Restore the old Tolstoy videos. It ain't how that works. Mr. Gon says they butchered ED. They butchered ED? They butchered. Mr. Skachlock. I don't know what his name is. Says, they no longer consider pedophiles human and tag them with chips. And when they become repeat offenders, they're sent to a Siberian mine for the rest of their lives because a 5-year-old was murdered. That's a lot of based. That's a lot of based. If only we can get that going with Harvey Weinstein. When the time comes, I pray that Jesus puts me in charge of the liquidation of California. What I believe would be the best option is a Baton Death March. I don't think that a Hollywood pedo producer can march more than like a mile without like, a slave to bring them an Evian water. So I'm assuming this won't last fucking long. Random Adventure says, why'd he delete his old videos? I'm done. I'm fucking done, bro. Mr. Gaunt says, gulag the pedos without telling them. Fucking A. Zach Frisbee says, greetings with a man that's got a hat. What's up, Zach? LinkedIn says, with the adaptation I've seen, people do better costumes and makeup from what Netflix did to be perfectly honest. Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to see it. LinkedIn says, even if it was just small videos about the progress and just vlogs during the building, I think that would be entertaining. Oh, I mean, I could, but here's the issue. The building's already done. It's a manufactured... Bobby, it's a manufactured house. So they're just going to drive it out there and drop it on that bitch. Ideally. Mr. Skaklock says, when you start the American Irish Republican Army... Okay, so I actually told this joke. I was in the facility, and there were these ladies who were... I had some downtime. I was training a newbie. And these ladies were like, you haven't taken the Harry Potter or what your house test thing is? And I'm like playing on my phone, sitting in a chair by their station, and I'm like, no. And they're like, just go to this website and type in all your stuff. And I pretended to do it, and I was just like, for a few minutes, I was like, it says I'm IRA. And like, they laughed, but I don't think they got it. Ultimate X James says, watch the new Spider-Man. I do want to watch the new Spider-Man. I do, actually. Haven Namira says, no worries at all. Take care of yourself. Please, here if you need us. I feel you. There's actually something I got to talk to your husband about, by the way. Fucking... I met a dude and his power levels were quite high, man. It was very, very good. I almost restored my faith a little bit. Ultimate X James says, watch the new 007, No Time to Die. I never really cared for James Bond all that much. Nate Howard says, I'm glad to see you moving up, Tolstoy. I've been watching since I was rather young. Yikes. Deadcoat says, lol. Oh, I love to see you. Zach Frisbee says, well, aren't we supposed to own... We're not supposed to own anything, right? And he's got a... Yeah. The honking continues. Activating clown vision. Why does it all look the same? Yeah, you know why. Because it is clown vision. Because that's where we are. Nate Howard says, Texas. Hey, man, Texas is about to get flipped blue soon, so I don't know about that. Lincoln says, as a local Floridian, come on down. Everything is open. I do. I just want to go to the beach, man. I just want to see the sun. Get some vitamin D. See some sweet bitches. I mean, some lovely ladies. Some buillas. Buillas. Beautiful women I'd like to ask out. Who was it? This is a girl from my gym, and I actually did shoot my shot with her. And she's 100% a builla. Holy fuck. Like, I could not call her a bitch. She is not. That's not. She's above that. She is fucking caviar. She's fine. She's polite, highly intelligent, and one of the most attractive people. Blue eyes, brunette, the right mahogany-colored hair. Holy shit. Face. Helena Troy. If you were to see her topless, it would start a fucking war. I'd be like, did that motherfucker see you topless? I'll kill you. That's legit. She is a builla. She is a beautiful woman I'd like to ask out. But I asked if she was down to clown and do some stuff with the executives from Duke Energy in retaliation for poisoning the water supply. And she said that she couldn't be associated with that. And I said, if you don't feel like killing, baby, this is actually, by the way, this is a true story. I did ask her this. I said, if you don't feel good about killing, you can just drive the van. Get me into the perimeter. I'm going to do the rest. And she was just immediately like, no. She really wanted me to go away. And I was like, this is after I got her number, by the way. And I was like, hey, look. What did I say after that? I said, they're going to let you go. You're a pretty girl. Like, they're going to be all like, oh, they'll slap on the wrist. Like, little domestic terrorism. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can just say that I manipulated you into it. I'll be dead, bro. Because that was the most romantic thing that I could think to say, honestly. I am so far gone. And everyone, like, was like, well, why'd you say that, bro? And I'm like, man, she was going to find out about my freak anyway. Might as well whip it out and be about it, man. It's like, if you're into that shit, maybe bring it up on the first date. Don't waste my fucking time. You know what I mean? If you're into that fucking shit, just be, you know, what do they say? Like, good sex is all about communication and shit. Like, unfortunately, she was authoritarian leftist, but part of the fun was going to be breaking her of that. I was going to, like, tie her down, make her watch gun videos, Ron Paul videos, you know, rub guns on her. Fuck, I think I need a minute. I'm going to take a cold shower. Zach Frisbee says, cringe talk is fun to watch. Cringe talk, huh? Yang Enterprise Inc. You. Says California welcomes you, my man. California is still going strong regardless of COVID. Beaches aren't crowded, so it's quite nice. Yeah, but my thing is are they going like, are there armed security like checkpoints that I'd have to crash? Because I ain't fucking playing that game. Ultimate X James says, why not break into Area 51 and go on a date with an alien? Because if I want to go on a date with an alien, I could just go to the Mexican restaurant down the street. Okay. Dude, I just watched my viewership dip sharply. The little chart went. I just was like, no. Oh, no. Etsy Osborne says, I discovered you 12 years ago via the Well P90 Airsoft Gun Review. Again, I apologize. John Luis Vega says, need to get going. Take care, guys. All right, John. Godspeed, my friend. Alpha Sora Kun. He's not just fucking Sora. He's Alpha Sora. Says, what's going on? Nothing much. Tom Puppet says, it's okay. I know you going through a lot. Send it whenever you can. Cool, man. Cool. Willem Dafoe's Fruitcake says, hey, everyone. Zach Frisbee says, go to Alaska, they said. I want to go to Alaska, but I'm not trained. I'm not ready yet, you know. I got a lot to do. Gab S says, is your name the same on Facebook? It is, but I believe there's, like, spaces. It's hard. Some people have said that it's hard to find me for some fucking reason. I don't know. Or maybe because Facebook's trying out to show you me because I'm what is it? What's that that fat emo bitch say? I'm the bad guy. You know? Lincoln says, pretty good at talking and entertaining an audience. Yeah, I know. That's a skill that I have. That's a stupid skill. You know, you ever see that movie Yankee Doodle? It's not a movie. Well, you know, it was a movie, Yankee Doodle Dandy. You know what I mean? Where in the end he gets the Medal of Honor, and he's like, "But I don't deserve this." And the guy says, "You do, because all of your, I think it was like plays or music that he wrote or something like that, encourage people to sign up, so you're just as much a help to the war effort." And he starts to cry and he marches outside. I kind of feel like that sometimes, but that's not really. I don't know. I guess it's kind of cool. I don't know. I try not to let it go to my fucking head, man. Like, I never want to be one of those people like, you know, that guy with the glasses shit. I never want to be somebody, you know, who thinks that he's super famous and that the world revolves around him. That's a shit way to be, specifically when you're not. You never want to be the guy who thinks... from the list of rules that were written down by Miyamoto Musashi that are known as Dokoro, or the Way of the Wanderer, rule number 2, consider yourself slightly, consider the world greatly. I wish I could find me a female like that. A lot of them these days, I work with them, and we talk about relationship shit, because it's what they like to talk about, you know. Atomic Puppet taught me that. I knew him in real life, by the way. We spent a lot of fucking time talking shit in his little racing K-Series Honda Civic with the hatchback. Riding up and down Baltimore, doing hood rat shit with my friends. It's cool to do bad things. You know, I'll talk to them. They basically all think that they're, like, the greatest thing since sliced bread. And I'm just like, well, what do you do? Are you cool? Like, what are you, like, are you into, like dirt bikes? Or have you been published or some shit like that? Do you got, like, you know, viewers on TikTok that don't revolve around you, you know, showing off the TNA? You know what I'm saying? Do you rock climb? You know what I mean? Are you going for your doctorate? What about you is cool? What about you is interesting? If I'm lying in bed and we just finished, what are we going to talk about? And they're just like, but I don't understand. I'm the best because I'm so hot. And it's like, okay, first off, hey man, you like a 6.5, and I get it. I'm like a 6.5, but dude, like I'm self-aware. It's kind of weird when you know, like, well, a lot of these young women, you're just like, oh shit. Worst part is I'm a dirty old man now. I only be hitting on like these 21-year-olds. I mean. Actually, no. Actually, there was an older woman the other day at a nerd store of all fucking places. I was training on these video games I don't want no more. I sold my Switch, you know, and she was cute. She all right. I mean, you know, whatever. Like, if she got kids, I'm just gonna hit it. Like, I ain't gonna be in a relationship or whatever. And I think she was kind of being flirty with me, and that's something that happens to me a lot. Women only flirt with me when I feel like fucking dying. Like, what is that? Is it like is there some kind of sad puppy allure to sad Keanu? I wonder. Is that what I got to start doing? Do I have to start, like, ordering coffees and waiting for Trinity to come in and talk very softly and be like, I feel like I know you? Is that what I got to do? Because anytime I'm feeling fucking good, like I just got my max bench up, I just got my max squat up, 175, by the way. That's the squat. Hey, I'm 5'5", shut the fuck up. Anytime I'm feeling fly, I feel like women just don't notice me. And anytime I feel like I want to die, that's when women want to come on to me, and I'm just like, why? Why do you do? Because I don't feel good. Like, I don't feel like I want to fuck right now. Like, I feel like shit. I feel like I look like shit. Well, I do. I both look like shit and feel like shit. And my apartment looks like shit. Oh, that was a weird feeling in my back. That's good. Okay. Ooh, I hope I didn't hurt myself lifting all that boxes and shit. Okay. Zach Frisbee says real human bean. Okay. JDHD 99. I don't know what HD is, but my doctor just called and said I had 80 of them bitches. Woo! Some TikToks are funny. He says I finally managed to catch a stream. Dude, my old Discord got hacked, and anyone got an invite? No, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know how to get on it anymore. Hey, you guys ever heard of Harold Covington or Pacific Northwest Movement? Not nope. JDHD says, wait, you leaving for good? No, I just won't have the ability to fucking live stream after this, probably. God, I would love to break into some of them White Claws. This is like the first sober stream I've done in a long time. It's more fucking coherent. But the thing is, I gotta return that van to my old man. I can return it tomorrow. Yeah, I guess well, you better not. You better not keep them waiting. AK, nice name, says, if you're looking for an obedient wife, a Muslim woman does that. Just a thought, bro. You know I've had that thought. Because I've been reading a lot about Middle Eastern history, and I've been reading a lot about Islam, and a lot about mostly the Afghan-Soviet conflict. Some cool dude, man. I went to go sell a lot of my military gear, and the dude who runs a military shop, he's based, and he just fucking starts talking to me about whatever, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, Masood was the Lion of Panjshir, and I'm just like, why do I know that name? And I was like, oh, he was the moderate mujahideen during the Afghan-Soviet conflict that the ISI didn't want to fucking arm because he wasn't fucking radical right-wing crazy. He wasn't the Zaini Khomeini type. I guess they just thought he didn't have the cojones, the puebes. And this dude, we were talking about him, man. He was based. We were having a good old fucking time. But I've thought about that. You know what I'm saying? There's one time I saw, a girl wearing the burqa, and I was just like, maybe spit some game. Fuck, I mean, I don't know what she looks like underneath all that. To be honest, like you can make out a general shape, but face goes a long way with me. But yeah, I already had that thought. I'm just like, maybe a soft conversion to Allah, Selective Liat says, in a woods is life. Gab S says, wait, where are you going? I'm going in a woods. The Kessie 1000s, or the Kessai 1000s, whatever it is, says, what are a lot of the big changes that will happen when you move, Tolstoy? What's going on in the last few months? Well, I already talked about that in the beginning of the thing. You'd have to rewind it. I can't go over that all again. It's mostly bad. Well, we're not going to get good internet. I can tell you that fucking shit now. And, well, the house will be nicer. I'll be able to meal prep again. The kitchen on that unit is big. It's modern. You know what I'm saying? It's got that big middle island where you can just stack your shit. And so I want to get my hunting game on 100%. Ooh, man, and there's a cutie that I work with whose dad taught her how to hunt. You know that meme about the dude mopping his head? It's just that. There ain't no two choices. It's just you work with a cutie who's got her hunting game on fucking point. And also, she's trad. She don't even wear no makeup or nothing. What's up, girl? But I work with that, so I can't say shit. I'm also just... There ain't no way she gonna want me. I'm fucking me. Oh, wait. Remember Sad Keanu? Sad Keanu. You gotta be the wounded puppy. Right? Is that for real? There ain't no fucking way that's real. Well, maybe it depends on if she's looking for a beta male or not. Probably depends on, like, what time of the what does the moon say? According to my calculations of the stars of the moon. Let's keep it fun. Let's just keep it funny, Steven. AK says, the Antichrist will have one eye. I don't know. Biden's got both. I'm just fucking kidding, but really not really. Black Knighted says, and the house is jumping. Why do I know you're Stephen Knight? How do I know that? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to flag you on the net, bro. AK says, the Antichrist will have one defective eye and one working eye, and he will see only from one eye. Hey, man. Teddy Roosevelt only had one fucking eye, so, I mean, only one working eye. That's for real. Black Knighted says, just joined. What did I miss? Everything. You'll have to play it back. I'm sorry, man. I gotta keep it moving. I should. It's been an hour. I should probably... I don't have anything else to move. We do have to make one last fucking run. Whatever. We can... It's, what is it, 7? Yeah, okay. We can make that run at 8 or some shit. It doesn't matter to me. We gotta be out of here in 9 fucking days. This shit is fucking crazy. Looks like it says suspicious. Says suspicious. Suspicious says, Eiley. Very good. JDHD99 says, what are the odds I catch the last stream? There you go, man. I'm fucking happy you did, bro. Jim Jam says, last stream, you ending it all? Yeah, I'm planning on killing myself. This is true. I know that with me, I should not make those jokes because there's a possibility, actually. And so it's just not fucking funny to make those jokes, but, like, that's why it's so funny. Black Knighted says, Texas will never go blue. Bro, I hope you're right. Dude, I'm hearing all these horror stories, but they're trying to, like, flip Montana. And I'm like, I will fucking kill you. I will become the fucking cult. I'm going to grow the beard out, put, like, the big, like, father raper glasses on, and then say, keep your rifle by your side. I'm going to change my name to Jacob Seed. And you can be one of the generals underneath me. We'll take that cutie from work, and she can be the, what was her name? You know, the bitch who uses the flowers to control people. I think she was supposed to be a pharmacist, which is something, or a chemist or some shit. I don't fucking remember. Turn this up so you can maybe still, can you still hear me? Fuck, there's a rain. I don't want to scoot up to the mic. My back is hurting. There we go. CBS says, who are you? I don't know, man. Who are you? Fuck off. This is my stream. Like, you come in here asking, what are you, the police? You kick in the door and go, who are you? And then just shoot the person behind the door? Fuck, man. Caslab208 says, oh shit, we live. We are indeed live. Mr. Shakalak says, I'm planning on changing my username to Rubles because a guy at the gun store said I was trying to pay for guns with Russian currency as a joke, so now my nickname is Rubles IRL. That's a pretty cool fucking nickname. That's like being named Money. Granddad, you should make your middle name Bitches. Why would my middle name be Bitches, boy? You just call your granddad Bitch? No, but it's like he's got so much that he's, is Bitches. Let me see here. Caslab208 said, CBS says, who are you and what are you who are you and why are you done? I don't know, man. I ask myself that every day in the shower while I'm sitting down, bud. Shakalak says, I'm planning on... Oh, I already missed that. Okay, keep going. Posting this on the Discord now to my fellow Tolstoy Kafka... Oh, God, that meme still fucking lives. Please let it go. Black Knighted says, if you live in Texas, you'd understand. Laugh my ass off. Texan blood is made of barbecue sauce and Republicanism. I don't know how to say this without breaking your heart, man, but you ever try Carolina barbecue sauce? It's not sugary. It's vinegar-based. It's better for you. I kind of like Carolina barbecue better. No disrespect. Respectfully. No disrespect, man. JDHD says, bro, I need an invite to the Discord. It's just a bunch of people posting horrible memes that I can't show. Someone writes Blue Texas. All right. Caslab28 says, so how's that packing going? I see you already finished your closet. Yeah. It's bare bones. I'm just trying to scrape together fucking everything and get out of here. Lincoln says, LOL. Suspicious says, whoa. Yang Enterprise Inc. says, no security checkpoints, my man. I don't know, man. Can you trust a Californian? Xanadoob. Zanadoob. Zandoobie. Oh, man, that's a good one. That's a good fucking name. This definitely won't be the last. We need you in times like these. Fuck, man. Well, if I get like a really snazzy laptop and maybe see if I can get a Wi-Fi booster. Oh, good. Now it says no data. Why are you lying, though? Why are you a lying piece of shit? Oh, yeah. Now it's not just check the video resolution. I hate YouTube. I hate this place. It's fucking shit. Kiriuzu says, I popped in and see mofos talking about the Antichrist. I mean, we're here, man. Welcome to it. You better get ready, boy. Zana Dubé says, love and solidarity from Alberta, Canada. Stay strong, man. Canada's in a bad way. Savovi says, Far North Bushcraft and Survival on YouTube will teach you everything you need to know to live in Alaska. There's a difference between knowing and doing, and I need more practice. Makes perfect. Lincoln says, this is not really a stupid skill that makes you a natural bard. Oh, fuck, man. I don't want to be a bard. I want to be a ranger. God damn it. I don't want to be the fucking bard. Even if I don't even like, get, like, the thing I say about bards is that they fuck everything. I don't get that, man. Like, fuck, man. You should see. I don't even have a Tinder. I keep on thinking I should take a gym selfie because I'm liking the way that my upper body is looking post-fast. But when I got the pump, that is. But I'm just not a very, what's the word? Self-indulgent. I'm not a very, my self-esteem is not very high. I doubt myself often. I think it's a good skill, actually. I think it keeps you wary and on your feet and ready for someone who might be trying to swindle you. I've even had that with women, dude. Like, there have been women who have paid me, like, really the compliments that every dude wants to get, you know what I'm saying, about stuff. And I'm just sitting here going, you fucking lying, bitch. I know you are. You're just saying that to butter me up. You're just saying that because you want someone to be the new baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Stay hard, stay based, stay ready, man. Kane the Warlock says, did you get affected by the Kronos hack? No. What the fuck's a Kronos hack? Catalab28 says, so Matrix Resurrection, yay or nay? It was okay. I'd say go see it. It's not as good as the first movie. I'd say it's not even as good as the second and third movie. But it's okay. It has its place. It's kind of like fan service. If you're sad Keanu, it makes sense. Black Knight says, have you ever played Mass Effect? I'm playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition on Xbox Series X, and it's way more amazing than when I first played it back in the day. I always kind of thought about doing it, but, like, never did. I'm not a big Xbox guy. I probably will get an Xbox Series 1 on the ground that supposedly Stalker's coming out for it, and the fact that Sony is fucking clown shoes. You took a hardcore Sony fanboy, and I'm just like, nope. Lincoln says, ha, still unofficial doorman in the hellscape. Yeah. Oh, you checked yourself? You found out you're still in the hellscape? Peter07 Pal says, where are you going off to? In the woods. Skaklock says, you hear New York City made it legal for non-citizens to vote in elections? Pour nitroglycerin in a musket. Fuck. You gotta be kidding me. You realize in Mexico, you have to have a federal ID to vote? You can't own land if you're a foreign national in Mexico. Why is Mexico so based? Why are we so fucking stupid? Kazlab says, were you able to make it past the first episode of that live action? Yeah, I'm on 4. I don't think it's all that bad. Dude, there's way fucking worse shit going on right now, man. You know, it's like, my buddy told me he was going to get married. We were at the climbing gym the last time I actually climbed. And he said, I was like, okay. I started climbing the route, and he's like, that doesn't bother you? You're not going to give me, like, the speech that you always do? And I was like, bro, at this stage and point in time, it's so fucked up, this world of ours. You know what I'm saying? That there's worse things. Like, I can't focus on everything all at once, and we got to stay focused on the big fucking picture. See the big fucking picture. Orange Elite says, Faith Seed was the flower girl from number 5. Speaking of which, Far Cry 6 has been terrible loading issues. It sucks since I love the series. Not me. It's fine. It's a little long, but it's a big map. I'm liking Far Cry 6, honestly. It's more arcadey. It's more, have fun, kids. It's more shootery. I'm okay with this. Stalker 2 got delayed to late 2022, sadly. I saw that. Yeah, December. Hey, man, I'd rather wait for it to be good than have it show up early, and be bad. Mr. Shakalaka says, I originally wanted to move to Montana, but I am now preferring to go to Idaho because they're 18-year-olds can concealed carry. I also want to move to Idaho one day. I've been heard that so many liberals are going there with their soy lattes. My thing is, we gave you guys a place to live. It's California. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world. It's Washington State, and you ruined it. What? Like, bro, this kind of, like, lends credence to people being like, hey, there's a reason people don't necessarily like immigrants. You know what I'm saying? Well, they're suspicious. Like, the people, you can't say it's racist. The people who want to move are white and speak my language, but I still hate them. Like, if where you came from didn't turn to shit, why do you need to move to where I am? Oh, Confucius say. AK says, Islam confirms Christianity at the last revelation, and Islam confirms Jesus as a prophet, just like Adam, Noah, Abraham, Isaac, John the Baptist, Moses, and Jesus. Yeah, but Jesus is not the Son of God in their interpretation. That's a hard sell for a lot of Christians. I'm kind of okay with it. I think that Jesus is way more laid back than people give him credit for. If you actually read the Bible, most of the time he doesn't seem to give a shit. He's mostly about, like, hey, just love your brother and stuff. So I don't think he would care. And plus, they also say that Jesus is the only prophet that never sinned. So they're close. I was watching this video of Afghani tribals being shown videos from America, and they were looking at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, and there was so many, like, little white crosses on, like, the video that one of the, you know, the tribal elders asked what that was, and he's like, what's this? What's this that's on there? And he makes the cross symbol with his, and they said it's a very sacred symbol to the Christians, and he turns and he asks someone, he says, oh, is that Ashwa's symbol? Because Ashwa is the Arabic for Yeshua, which is what Jesus' name would have actually been. And someone says, yes, that's Ashwa. And he nods and says, "Oh, peace and blessings be upon him." So I'm just like, hey, they're cool. I think a lot of muzzies are okay with us, to be perfectly honest. If we would stop blowing up their fucking countries, and they didn't do shit to us, so I don't know what we're doing. That's a one fucking base thing that Biden did. He just got us out of Afghanistan. I mean, he did it horrifically, but at least he did it. Kazlab says, so how cold is it over there in the south? Right now, it's 41 degrees. JDHD says, bruh, you've changed so much when from skulking a Red Bull yelling racing fuel to moving off to the woods with a big old beard, lying on your porch with a double barrel. I don't have a double barrel. I got a sawed-off Mossberg. Time to jam the stream. Dummy shells. Load the breech. Let's see if I can. There you go. Yeehaw! And so what you can do. These are dummy shells, by the way. Yeehaw! You can get off my lawn, damn chickens. Yeah, that's a Mossberg Maverick 88. Peter Powell says, I spent some time out in the woods in Santa Cruz. Lots of cool stuff to check out. Yeah, I bet there is. Like I said, it's one of the most beautiful areas in the country. But damn, this stream is about as smooth as the roughest. This shit's rough. Look at that. Ooh, I'm watching me handle it. You couldn't see the shells fly out. Ah, that's sad. Sad. So sad. Kazlab says, did you hear the nostalgic chick officially retired from video making forever? She claimed it was all the cis white man. Oh, no. No, come on. Hey, listen, bitch. I've been chewed up. What does he say? I've been eaten up and chewed up and spit off stage. Chewed up and booed off stage. You know, whatever. Okay? Like, if I could get through all that shit, I don't even want to fucking hear it. You fucking snowflake. No, get the fuck out of here. Your content was shit anyway. And my content is shit. Fuck. Mr. Russian guy says, they won't survive the cold and Kalashnikov or the Tokarev. There ain't a lot of Tokarevs left, man. Those are kind of... I don't think the Russian army still uses those. Wonder what they do use. Kane the Warlock says, Kronos is an HR company that helps keep track of the Oh, yeah. Kronos is some kind of... yeah, we had that. We don't use it anymore. We used to, but we didn't. All right, we gotta start wrapping it up because I think my brother is signaling me that we gotta make the last run. If I find time, if somehow after this, hey, there's a whole bunch of people who were slowly donating on Patreon. It had only like $30, but I haven't cashed it out in like a year. So 30 times 12. I might be able to get myself a cheapy laptop. And maybe if I can Wi-Fi hotspot that bitch, I will come back. Or I'll just have to wait, film at my parents' house. Or just we'll have to go back to the old ways. I upload, when I can. So let's get down. Let's read all of these, and we'll say our goodbyes. Orange Elite says, I like 6, but when I'm using the vehicle, the game freezes up a catch for like 5 seconds. You aren't getting the problem? Is yours the PC version? I have PS4. PS4. PS4, baby. It worked. It's like the original. It's like the old PS4 that Max sent me, the dude that I used to do a podcast, which that we can never mention. Lincoln says, you don't need to do the deed as a bard. You just need to manage your multi-class a little bit better. YouTube censoring my original comment. Oh, fuck. Ultimate X James says, I don't like 3Me anymore. She's blue. 3Me? Emmy? 3Me. Okay. Mr. Shakalak says, though I will probably move there if I have enough money and a based girl. Bro, there's no based girl. There's no fucking based girls. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, man. Anyway. And maybe have a kid or two and teach them how to use guns and morals. Yeah. That's also kind of I'm just getting old, man. I think it's like now that my grandparents are gone and I see that my parents are up on the block, it's like, what's going to happen when I'm gone? There's not going to be anyone to give all this stupid shit to. It's just kind of sad. Like, I don't... It didn't have to be like this. A younger me used to say, like, well, then you should seek violence. Seek out revenge on those who made it like this, but... Is that what I really want to do? Then they're going to say, oh, look, it's the... like, then they'll say what you know they're going to say. You know? Kazlab28 says, so how far did you make it in Dark Souls? Bro, like the first goddamn level. Fuck Dark Souls. I hate it. God damn it. I don't have that much fucking time and patience, bro. My job is hard. Fuck that noise. I'm trying to lift weights. I'm trying to shoot guns. No. Fuck goddamn Dark Souls. Savoy says, well, there was an Umayyad Caliphate, and it was a very long time ago. I remember that. Yeah. JDHD99 says, dang chickens, living on my land rent-free. So the damn chickens is actually a reference to Fritz the cat. Shut up, chickens! Shut up! And then he just beats all of his livestock to death. Ultimate X James says, he's gone. The damn Joker pulled a Doheny? Doheny. Very good. Zavavoy says, honestly, I just couldn't give up pork. Oh, that's... No, you know what? You got beef and chicken, son. Pork is okay. Pork's good. Beef, chicken, and fish, man. You still got the Holy Trinity left, all right? Don't pout. Get you some of that Muslim good girl shit. Do they do that? It's like, goddamn, never mind. I don't say what's in your head, man. It's gonna be like, baby, you submissive to the will of Allah? Ooh, that's hot, girl. I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that. It's positive. Fuck, man. Someone says, get a Chromebook. No. Kazlab says, I don't know, maybe. Says, good luck out there. Keep your head up. Did you also pawn off the PS4 or did you keep it? I pawned off some games and a lot of PS3 games. Both the PS3 and the PS4 are still in my thing. King the Warlock says, I listened to an interesting podcast that had a vet from Iraq and another from Afghanistan. One point they brought up was people who wanted to change in Afghan joined the Taliban. Who want to change? Yeah, I'm reading a book about that called Ghost Soldiers right now. And the Taliban are not as evil as you would think. It's kind of just that whole situation was FUBAR from day goddamn one. The Kessie 1000 says, if you ever want to do a serious hike in Yellowstone, Tolstoy, let me know. I work there and pretty regularly and have explored it a ton. Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, you hit me up on that there Facebooks. Hit me up on the Facebooks and I will definitely one day go there. Mr. Shakalok says, I'm an American with a vision of an American-Russian alliance that will destroy China. Bro, what? Fucking, they love China. They're together. They hate us. Like, I don't know. We're not going anywhere. Why would they even align themselves with us? It's like none of our soldiers know what bathroom to use. Do you want to? What is it? The meme from fuck? What's it? Office? The Office, where it's like, do you want to form an alliance? Yes. Good. You keep fucking dreaming. We're never gonna be that based. We suck ass. Plus, not to mention, fucking pedo Joe sucks Chinese dick every fucking day. He doesn't even know he's doing it because he's that mentally out of it. Kane the Warlock says, I'll send it over Facebook if you're interested. Yeah, man, sure. LinkedIn says, later, Tolstoy, drive safe, lad. Yeah, will do. With my dad's van, you better believe I fucking drive, except that one time when I gunned it. Sukabliat says, our time has passed, John. I don't know what that's a reference to. Ermac says, I've been watching your videos since 2008. Stay safe, man. I'm going to try. Bring back the old intro. That is never going to happen, by the way. Well, just the fade to black with my name on it. I'll do that. Yeah, maybe. Zach Frisbee says, talk to an Islamic Pakistani girl. She was nice, but not Hawaii enough, unfortunately. All right. Teach their own. All right, then. JDHD says, here's the thing. An age ago, I had someone give me all your old videos. So you claim to have them. You can repost them. I'm not saying you can't, as long as you get in trouble, not fucking me. I ain't going to a federal court. Well, apparently I fucking am. Someone else says, B, literally the name B. B. Says, dude, same. I remember just being like a kid and watching all of his stuff. I'm sorry about that, man. Coney2077, hey, yo. Says, wait, huh? I just got here. What's going on? Nothing. It's about to be over. The Kessie 1000 says, I will hit you up at that hike in Yellowstone, Tolstoy. Take care, man. Coney says, shout out to the old Sackboy videos. Used to live those up. Used to live those rip. Still have them somewhere. I think I packed them up. All right. God, I'm tired. Metal Gear! Alright. God, I've gotten... The woods are lovely, dark, and deep. Woods are lovely, dark, and deep. And I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. See you around, Space Cowboy.